Hey, what's going on everyone? DJ TV here, and welcome back to another video. As you could read by the title, WWE is full of shit. Well, I did watch Raw last night, and they did not lead up to their expectation. Vince McMahon came out. So did Stephanie McMahon, Shane McMahon, Triple H. And ever since Triple H came out, I was thinking, because I was on FaceTime with Christian, and I was thinking, okay, since Triple H is out here, he knows exactly what us wrestling fans want. He knows exactly what we need. You know, he's running NXT incredibly, if that's a word. It's just, you know, when you watch NXT compared to the main roster like Raw and SmackDown, and if you had the option to pick, like, which show would you rather watch, I'm straight up going with NXT all the way. You know, NXT is a 1-hour show. That's why it's like, pretty much, that's why it's so good, because we want more of it. You know, think about that. An hour of just wrestling or promos, it doesn't matter. And the guys get to do their thing, you know. It's pretty much like Triple H is telling these guys, you know what, just go out there, do your thing. Just go shine, you know. It's like every NXT superstar right now has their moment, you know. That's why it's like NXT is the place I'd rather be. When you go up to Raw or SmackDown, it's like, okay, you'll debut, you'll obviously win your first match, predictable, and a few weeks later, you probably won't be seen on TV for a long time. You'll probably be jobbing to other superstars. For a great example, No Way Jose, when he debuted, he won his first match. I'm pretty sure he's been on another Raw episode for a second week in a row, a third week in a row. Then after that, gone. Then he recently just had a match, like, what, last week or 2 weeks ago? And he lost. See, that goes to show. Wasting superstars. You know, I'm going to give another example. Tyler Breeze. He's an incredible in-ring performer. I love Tyler Breeze. Ever since he was in NXT, his wrestling skills were incredible. They were outstanding. This guy could do a lot. Ever since he came up, okay, he was decent. Then he teamed up with Fandango, and they formed a tag team called Breezango. And they pretty much became like big jokes. Then ever since Fandango got hurt, we haven't seen Tyler Breeze in a while. Then he went back to NXT, had a fantastic match against Ricochet. Like, it wasn't the greatest, but it was still enjoyable. I was watching it myself, and I was like, wow. See, it goes to show. Then he just had a match recently with Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship, which is great. You know, that's great. You know, something different that we haven't seen. But, you know, it's just they could have done more with Tyler Breeze, for sure. See, now I'm not just talking about Tyler Breeze alone. I'm talking about, that goes for, like, other superstars. And it's sad. You know, they're not doing much with Finn Balor. Now they're giving the same stuff over and over. So, they said, you know, Triple H said, us fans, the universe of WWE, are the authorities. So what that means, we get to book stuff, you know. That's like, we could change stuff, you know, like, we want what we want. Apparently, they said they're going to listen to us now, which is BS. Because on Raw, they did not give what they promised. What was new on Raw? Pretty much nothing. It was the same BS. You know, it's... And even with next week, they already filmed a Raw episode on Christmas Eve, because they're not going to have anybody wrestling on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. So those are being filmed as we speak. So Raw happened, and I already saw the spoilers. It's the same stuff. If you want the spoilers, I'll leave a link down below. I think from Twitter, because that's where I got it from. And it's the same stuff. If you just read it, it's the same stuff. Because there's a triple threat match with Finn Balor, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. We got Natalya facing Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. Come on now. Really? We know what's going to happen with that. We already know how Ronda is. We already know how Natalya is. I understand they're pushing Natalya because of the death of her father. Much respect for that. But, you know, I'm not a big fan of Natty, but, you know, at least she's getting a shine for a little bit at the moment. I don't know. They had the women's gauntlet match happening. Liv Morgan wasn't even in it. Sarah, right? Sarah Logan. Like, she wasn't even in it. I don't know. It's just that whole thing was like... You know, I was reading the whole Twitter, and everybody is, you know, saying the same thing. Like, what is going on? Like, they're still not getting it. They really aren't. WWE is still not getting the idea of what we need, what we want. Of course, we can't go back into the Attitude Era. There's no way. With this time period, there's no way that we could get the Attitude Era now. You know, it'll be badass, but I don't see it happening now. You know, especially the way how things are with some superstars. But they can do like a very, very different, unique era. Apparently, we're in a new era, but it's the same damn era that we've been stuck in with the same BS matches. Oh my gosh. So, there's no hope in WWE. You know, I knew Vince McMahon was just going to come out and say some BS and try to get ratings. But guess what? People are still going to tune off and let him realize that he is screwing up his own company. Now just give it to Triple H. That's all. You're still making your money if you're sitting at home, man. You're already old as it is. But yeah, that's pretty much my complaint. And... You know, I've been speaking about this to, like, my friends, like, Frank, Julian, you know, Christian. Like, we all understand. We're all on the same page. Like, yes, it's true. It's facts. And it's sad, you know. Like, come on. For example, like, Finn Balor. This guy is a fantastic wrestler. If you look at his stuff from Ring of Honor, Japan, stuff like that, this guy was like, oh my gosh. This guy's about to kill you, you know. And he did his own thing, you know. He was Prince Devitt. He is the first leader of the Bullet Club. And ever since that, they just been destroying people. Then he came to WWE. Okay, it was badass, blah, blah, blah. Did his thing. You probably hear my dog. Bella, go somewhere. But like at Finn Balor, man, he's supposed to be the Demon King. You know, that's what I want. Okay? We all want that. We all want the Demon. He just came back at SummerSlam as the Demon King. Big whoopie-doo. WrestleMania 34. He wasn't the Demon King. Balor got the crap. He was in the triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz and wasn't it Dolph Ziggler? Right? I'm probably wrong, because I legit forgot about the matches. Because I didn't care for WrestleMania 34. Finn Balor didn't even come out as a Demon King. He came out with a whole bunch of random-ass people that... like, I'm not offending anybody with they're gay or not, you know. I respect you. You do your own thing, you know. But that whole Battle Club for everyone thing, man, it's like, it's not going to cut it. It's not going to work. It's not working, you know. That's another example. So I could legit sit here all day and go on and on and on. Like if you look back at the Attitude Era, it was badass. It was entertaining. It was enjoyable. It was unpredictable. Like I was just watching. I forgot what WrestleMania it was. It was when Undertaker fought Kane, and when they were showing their promos and stuff before the match, it felt like Kane had powers. You know, wherever he would point, fire shoot off, pyros, you know? I'm like, man, why can't we have that stuff now? You know, we got freaking Carmella and R-Truth doing dance breaks in the middle of some whatever segment is going on. Like, what? You know, it's just, oh man, I can't take WWE to be serious no more. That's why with like championship matches, it's like, oh, whatever, you know? It has to feel like Ring of Honor. You know, like, whoever wins the Ring of Honor championship is like, oh my gosh, like, this is cool, blah, blah, blah. You know, it goes to show. You know, it's just some examples, and it's just, like, opinions and ideas. It's just, I wish WWE could change a lot. You know, at this point right now, it's just, do I see 2019 being a good year for WWE? It's a possibility. It really is, but I think it's going to be the same as 2018. And to me, 2018 has been the shittiest year for WWE. A lot of the pay-per-views has been terrible. The only best thing I can say about 2018, the only pay-per-view that was actually really enjoyable was Women's Evolution. And that's, you know, crazy to say, but yeah. You know, I can't think of a pay-per-view that was actually worth watching. I could maybe say the Royal Rumble. One, because I was there. But even with the Royal Rumble, it was, you know, okay. It was somewhat like, okay. You know, it was actually a good year for the Royal Rumble. So maybe that's like one of the best WWE pay-per-views with men and women combined. I would probably say the Royal Rumble. The other pay-per-views, man, I just didn't care about, you know. But yeah, that's my opinions, and I'm pretty sure everybody has their own. So if you guys have your own opinions of WWE, let me know down in the comments below. What would you like to see change? What would you guys actually do if you were running WWE yourself? Hell, I even have better wrestling matches with my action figures. I could create better storylines with my action figures. See, it goes to show. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. I could go on and on about this. I could start a whole rant. But, you know, it's true. And I would like to know what you guys think. What's your opinion? What would you guys change? Let me know down in the comments below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button. And, of course, subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. Peace out to sweet.